Hey there. As you can hear, it's raining outside. You need to go to sleep. I'm writing a lot of scripts for upcoming videos. You suggested. That's pretty great. So I figured in the meantime, I'm going to do some classic ASMR with the real me. Not a character. Just me. Kinda sick. Doesn't matter. There's going to be no edits. It's going to be fantastic. Because I don't make mistakes. I make happy accidents. I'm going to tell you some facts. Some straight up goddamn facts about me. About me. The creator of this channel, whose name you know. You know my name. Because I say it a lot in my videos. I also show my face a lot. If you don't think I do, then you're wrong. Alright, let's get started. Right in front of me right now, I have a knife, some matches, and Age Care magazine. Okay, so two of those things are cool. I also have my contacts. They're not prescription, so take from that what you will. Anyway, hearing that rain, oh, it's the good shit. I don't know if you can hear it. This microphone might not be good enough for it, but it's the good shit. Ooh. I also have a ketchup bottle on the wall. I know what I'm doing with my life. I can fight bears. So if you ever need some protecting, you know who to call. I'll leave my phone number in the description. Call me. I'm looking for you, the lucky man or woman, to be in my life. Although I actually recently checked the algorithm, and I'm fairly sure this is a glitch, but it said 100% of my viewers are female, and that made me laugh. Like 100%. What is happening? Anyway, moving on. I can name all of Queen's greatest hits. You got Another One Bites the Dust, Bohemian Rhapsody, Crazy Little Thing Called Love, Killer Queen, Fat Bottom Girls, Bicycle Race, Tie Your Mother Down. It's a good one. We Will Rock You, We Are the Champions, Flash, Somebody to Love. You're My Best Friend, that's my personal favorite, because guess what? You're my best friend. I love you, man. Woman. Probably woman, because the algorithm. What is going on? Keep Yourself Alive, that's an underrated. Play the Game, good one. And Under Pressure. It's a sequel to Under Pressure by David Bowie. This one's played by David Bowie. Fuck, what am I doing? Guess what? Are you a child? I have keys. Them for my Lexus. Do this with my kid all the time. She loves it. Holy fucking shit. I have a pen. Normally click the pen. Guess what? The pen doesn't click. Shit. I have my glasses. Wanna hear my glasses? Beautiful. If that doesn't get you to sleep, I don't know what will. You know what else is great? Marmite. I have the rare gold Marmite. I have the Marmite, which is a rare one for the Queen's coronation, I believe. Then I have I Love You Marmite, which is a present I got a while ago, which had champagne in the Marmite. I never opened any of these, by the way. And I have a Marmite which has my name on it. These are great. I have no Vegemite memorabilia, because why would I have that? I have no... What do the Americans have? Bag of sugar memorabilia. Oh, that's not fair. Nutella. Oh no, that's I don't know where that's from. What do Americans have? Butter, delicious butter on toast. But Americans, step your English up. Biscuits. Biscuits are cookies. So let me get this. Biscuits are cookies. Scones are biscuits. And then cookies are only chocolate chip cookies, or a type of cookie, and they're in the biscuit family. Unless you're in America, in which case that's completely different. So yeah, I'm not actually trying to imply anything. By the way, this ASMR is brought to you by Coleman's Mustard. I'm fairly sure it's still a company. I have a Georgian era clock on my wall. It's probably the most expensive thing in my house. It's beautiful. Doesn't work. It probably does work. I haven't wound it up. That's right next to the Heinz ketchup bottle. Yep, this is the life I've chosen. Oh, I'm looking at my wine cellar. You know what? I'm gonna go get some wines. We're gonna read the label of some wines. It's gonna be schmick. So we have the 100-weight Hill Shiraz. That's a vintage 2017. So it's ancient. It says on the back. You can hear that? I haven't grown my fingernails out, so I can't actually do the tapping properly. Carefully hand-selected from 3 premier regions that deliver charm, power, and seductive Shiraz. This bottle is sexy as fuck. It's a fine tannins and lingering cherry chocolate on the finish. So it's a chocolate wine. Does that make sense? I'm a wine connoisseur. I know what wine tastes like. I got a bottle of Della Veldorva, I think, wine, and it's Shiraz as well, because I only drink Shiraz. It's a 2005, so it is an old wine, and it's a rich, smooth wine with raspberry combinations and floral softness on the Merlot. It's a wine of Australia, so it's pretty exotic. Next, a St. Hallett's wine. It's a Gamekeeper's Shiraz 2016. Again, I only have Shiraz. Oh my god, what's on the back of this one? Traditionally, a gameskeeper was employed to protect the country's state and manage all suitable game. Those are things you shoot from the sky or just shoot. Actually, I think game is anything, because game would be something like a partridge or venison, or I think a kangaroo counts as game. Delicious kangaroo. And each St. Helens team produces over 100 individual parcels of Bistron de Shiraz, which are carefully blended and created to express an iconic regional valley. If you're gonna have a wine, have Shiraz. I realize my voice dipped. It's gone up and down, but anyway. Some people might be wondering, where is my accent from? And why do I sometimes have an Irish accent? Well, there's a very good reason for why I sometimes have an Irish accent. And I'll tell you why. It's because I'm actually Irish. And I put on a voice every other video to sound more westernized, because I hear people don't actually like Irish accents. So I kind of have to, hold on. So I gotta go back into it. So I kind of have to sound, that's too American. So I kind of have to sound like this. So I sound more neutral. So I don't actually go into my Irish accent. That might be true and it might not be. I'm not going to go into that. But I was going to do a Scottish accent, but they're so not relaxing. The Scottish are the most unrelaxing people on the planet. I love them to death. Oh my god. I can't do a good Scottish accent. Hello. My name's... What's a Scottish name? Actually, my name's a Scottish name. Hello, my name's Ian. I think that's Scottish. I'm from Glasgow. And, I love eating the parts of an animal that you shouldn't eat. And for those people who say that you can't tell the difference, you can't tell the difference between Irish and Scottish. Scottish sounds like this. It's kind of a high talk and pitch type thing, and Irish sounds like this. This is by far the superior accent. You can hear the difference when I'm saying it out loud. Guess what else I have? Right with me right now. I got Lemon Pledge. That's what I have. It's pretty great. And a very old Coca-Cola crate from like the 80s. Oh, actually it was the 70s. Somewhere, I think it was the 70s, somewhere in a truck stop that got picked up. They would just keep throwing it out. There's a story behind that one. Oh my god, that makes it sound like I was alive in the 70s, which I 100% was. Yep, that's true. I am 30, 50 years old. I'm 50 years old. That's true. I just have a young voice. I'm just a 50-year-old in a chair with a balding head. I don't have a very vivid red hair. That's not true at all. But I'd say, because I'll come out now, I am actually a redhead. But I don't consider myself a redhead because, one, I'm tan. So, thank God. It's the climate I live in. I really couldn't avoid it. And two, my hair is it's like a dark kind of, looks kind of ebony, but it's light. It's nice. So that's something about me you actually know now. I went to a sexy voice for that because that's for 100% of my audience. The ladies. Yeah, let me give you a kiss. This is Dark and Twisted Whisper, Sexy Hours. I may have drunk some of the Shiraz before starting this. Just rambles. Just nice quiet rambles. But I am also working on some scripts. So I tried to record a Sundari script, and I listened to it, and I listened back to it, and I absolutely hated it. I hated how whiny I sounded. I hated how stupid I sounded, because I find Sundaris are really hard to do right. With Yandere, you just kind of have to be a bit crazy, but with Sundari, like, let me try and show you how bad this was. So it's like, finally you're here. Oh my God, like, I didn't have to come and help you. I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart. You should be thanking me. Ugh, whatever. I mean, it's not like I like you or anything. It's so bad. I don't think maybe only girls can pull off Sundari, because guys just come across as dicks. See, I thought the same with Yandere until I posted the video, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, we love it," and I was like, "Really? You actually like this?" So I've got a few things in the works. I got what is it? I got a Yandere video, which is kind of also a bit D&D, because who was it who suggested that? Let me just see if I can find out. There's some people. I got a list of people. There's Wi-Fi, which is WHYFIY. Great name. And then this one is Sahara, I think it is. It's SAHARAX23. And Cesspuddles. I think that's said pretty easily. And they suggested a bunch of things which I'm incorporating into one video, which is going to be a Sundari D&D type thing, which I'm working on. I hope it gets released. It might not. So we'll see. I don't know if all my new subscribers check out my old content. I don't know if that's what happens, but a while ago I did a demon roleplay, and it wasn't the worst received video I did, but I will want to do another demon roleplay. Maybe make it Yandere, maybe just make it a demon. I'd like to hear your thoughts on what you prefer, like for a demon roleplay. And then I had the idea, because someone suggested, and I wish I could find it. Look, actually, you know what? I'll try and find it now. Who suggested it? Someone suggested, Mustached Avenger suggested, I think more Yandere videos would be received well. True, I'm 100% doing that. It's like, my best received content is all Yandere, so it's probably just kind of become a Yandere channel. But he said, I prefer it than maybe something like an interrogation ASMR, something where you're in control of the listener in some way. I love that idea. So what I was thinking of was some way Ghost in the Shell type thing where you are reconstructed and it's someone going over your maintenance. Like, so you're literally being controlled by me because I'm saying, raise your right hand and stuff like that. And it's like an interrogation. And I've written a script for that. It's actually a very old script that I'm going to rework to make it more in that style. So that's great. Love all the comments I'm getting from this. It's fantastic. The rain's picking up. My dogs plural, because I have 2 dogs. And give you another snapshot in my life. I have 2 dogs. One of them is a very aggressive little dog. She's a Kelpie. Again, I love the country of Australia. It's beautiful. So I got a Kelpie, and she's so aggressive towards the other one, but not in the way you think. She's a lesbian doggo, and she just really loves pushing it onto the other dog, who is 100% straight, and you can tell. Let her go with it. Where's she gonna find someone to love? There's not that many lesbian dogs out there. Probably get the LGBT community in on that. Get their LGBT pets. Oh, adorable. But they're probably very stressed. Because I had another dog a very long time ago. He was my childhood dog. And whenever it rained, oh my god, he would freak out so much. Poor guy. And he'd hide under my bed. And I'd like go under there and be like, hey, you need to come out now. And he'd just like stare up at me and be like, no, that's not happening. Thor's gonna get me. The rain gods are coming. Zeus is there. Ugh. Which, because this is all rambling, I'm just gonna say, the fact that in humanity, like in multiple religions, they were like the Norse and the Greeks and the Romans, but the Romans don't really count because they were just like, the Greeks, fuck it, we'll just take everything they did. They were just like lightning in the sky. I mean, guys, that's clearly a guy just fucking throwing bolts at us to piss us off. That is the funniest thing ever. Just, man's cow gets struck by lightning. It's like, what the fuck did I do? Get pissed off like Thor. Just, what are you doing that for? It just seems really funny to me. And like the Norse were also like, yeah, goddess of death. That's good. I don't think anyone else was like that. Like Hades wasn't really well respected. Anyway, what else is there to talk about? Oh, I know. I have a bunch of teas right here, so I'm gonna read through them. First off, we have chai spiced cocoa tea, because, well, that's just the kind of guy I am. If you can gauge anything from my personality by what I'm about to tell you, well, good for you. My 100% female audience. Let me read this in my, what do you think, narrator voice? A deliciously light tea with velvety cocoa and Indian spices to soothe your soul and provide a warming glow to ignite your senses. Isn't that nice? It's a tin box, this one. Ooh. Put you to sleep. It's my go to sleep song. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Moving on. Next up we have a nice little box. This one's full of tea bags, and it's Blackadder licorice tea. Before anyone says anything, I know I say licorice. How do you say it? I know I say licorice weirdly. No one else in my family says it that way. It's just me. Anyway, so let's see if this has any fun writing on it. Ooh, yes it does. What do you think for this one? Irish? I'll go back to my real accent. Endive your mind and revitalize your body with an ambush of licorice flavors. Ambush? That is the weirdest... What? Ambush? Alright. Licorice is a natural tonic, naturally sweet, without sugar, that helps support blood sugar levels and also aids in digestion. Enjoy a cup of Blackadder licorice tea, a great way to de-stress, a sweet treat for your mind and body. Can be used with diabetics. Alright, so I got that one. Next we have what I found out recently. It's either this one or it's either peppermint or spearmint. I can't remember which one, but it apparently really increases your estrogen. Same as tofu. And like, I don't eat meat, so I'm not getting into what that says. So I might have a lot of more estrogen in my body, who knows? Do I seem like a manly man to you? I weld things. I put things back together. I'm a manly man. Let's make a reference for the ASMR fans. Iggy M. Manley would consider me manly. Let's see who gets that one. Anyway, peppermint tea. This is a very expensive Aldi brand. And it has literally no fun text on it at all. What a boring tea. Gross. Moving on. Gorgeous geisha. How kind. How should I read this? Scottish? I'll go back to Scottish. Oh God, can I do this? Smooth, sweet, and so creamy. Senchai tea, green tea, combines with the luscious flavours of strawberries and cream. Is delicious, hot or iced. As a summer treat, this geisha got a hold of us. Ain't that nice? Geisha got a hold of us. Next we have creme brulee. No, not the French dessert. As in creme brulee, the tea. Alright? It's loose leaf. Maybe. Should I read this in a French accent? I should not. I don't know how to do French. I'll try. A delicate and sweet treat. Velvety vanilla plays on the caramel and hazelnut, in with gorgeous cold brew, an intense aroma that enhances the glorious infusion. Now, I'd say to my French listeners, sorry, but the algorithm told me I only have listeners in Germany and America. What the fuck is going on? What is happening? I think it's wrong. I have to assume that it's not right because it's saying, oh yeah, everyone who listens to your videos, they're all women. Alright, what? Number 2, you have no listeners in the UK. You have no listeners in Iceland. 100% of your listeners are either in the United States of America or Germany. Those two very related countries. Like, what the fuck? Next tea. White cocoa. White cocoa. Should read this like a white guy. Oh wait, you don't know my nationality. I could be Indian. You don't know. You can't see my face. I'm not. I'm white. I'm so white. I'm ginger. It's pretty much entire. Like it's going to happen. Oh God, what's this word? Okay, so an amazing blend of white tea, cocoa pieces, and coconut is a match made in heaven. Deliciously creamy and seductively sweet, finishing with a coconut twist. Now, I learned recently, for some reason, people on this planet, a large percentage do not like coconut. And to them I say, no, you're allowed your own opinion. I'm so non-confrontational. I'm such a soy boy. Like, I have a friend who shall remain nameless, and they just love beating the shit out of me. I don't know, like, what her deal is. She's just like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking fight you. That's fine. See, this is nice, one-on-one with me and the listeners. You get to learn more about me. For example, my name, hold on, I've got to pick something up. Anyway, what are we talking about? Oh yeah, I got a plant next to me. And it looks like basil, but it's poisonous. I'm fairly sure it's poisonous. It's not good for you. So I'm like, why is this a thing? Like, the only plant I've managed to keep alive is my mint, because I need mint in a lot of the cooking I do. Cooking is the best thing. I love cooking. It makes me so happy. I am very good at Asian cooking, like Indian and Japanese, that kind of stuff. A little bit China. China usually does require a bit of oil, and I'm not a huge fan of, like, deep fried things. But they do have a lot of, like, light dishes as well, which is great. I love traditional Chinese meals, like my fried rice with some pineapple in it. Oh God, that's atrocious. Anyway, but I love cooking so much. I can't remember the point I was trying to make. I've actually lost my train of thought, but yeah, let's just talk about cooking. I think the first time I cooked was when I was with my mum, and we made a cherry pie, and I thought I was the best fucking chef. You know what I did? I got some short crust pastry from the shops and a tin of cherries from the shops, and I put the pastry down, and I dumped the cherries into it, put sugar on top of that, because it wasn't sweet enough. What? Then I put the lid over that, and I was like, fucking, I made a pie. What you gonna do? Mum was like, you did it. Oh my God, that's great. You made a pie. She's so sweet. I love her so much. She's like, you did it, you made a pie. And then she goes on, like, makes, like, the best pies. And, like, she can cook. She's bomb at cooking. And why not, like, start by teaching me how to cook? Like, after that, it was all, oh, yeah, this is how you actually cook. But for the first time, she was like, I don't care, just make it, like, don't even really make a pie. But the best thing I ever made for my mum was these bean burgers, because she's always left out whenever we had burgers when I was a kid. And so one day I was like, I gotta make a burger with no meat for my mum. And so I made a bean burger, and she was so happy. That's one of my, yeah, it's great. Yeah, so I think this has gone on long enough. I'm not quite sure. I don't know when I started, actually. Should I keep going? What do you think? Oh, I should stop? Oh, you're going to comment in the sections below that that's not what you said? Oh, I see. I'm on to you. I'm going to leave now. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going. Let's look at the readings. Oh, that looks pretty tasty to me. That looks muy caliente. That's another hint for you. I might be Spanish. I'm not Spanish. I'm Irish. See you later, Patrick. See you later, Moira. See if you get that one, kids.